What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. Asian man explains Jeffrey Epstein and his history and where he comes from. Don't you guys find it kind of weird that a guy who didn't finish college, doesn't have any particularly legitimate set of skills, end up being a multi-billionaire, shuffling politicians, importing people to islands to have their way with children? Schmoozing on the upper echelons of society, just some average white dude. Nothing special about him. This is the ultimate form of DEI for white. This is white DEI on white DEI type shit. White folks have been hooking themselves up with their own form of white DEI for so long that they can't even recognize when shit is fair. They don't even know what fair is. All right? They don't know what even playing field is because they ain't never been on one. All right? And when you really look in the history of Jeffrey Epstein, you can tell that he was a cultivated criminal. That he's a criminal amongst other criminals. That the real criminals are these white people in suits who make the rules and make the laws and create the countries and pay for it, buy, sponsor, and tell the politicians what to do on behalf of them and their corporations. The real criminals, while they chastise and punish other people for doing the same thing on lower levels, because they got the nerve to not be rich like them. Anyway, you tell me what y'all guys think about this in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Has anyone even looked at Jeffrey Epstein's background story? Because I have. And it does not add up. Picture this. 1976, you have a college dropout teaching physics at one of the most prestigious schools in Manhattan. And 2 years later, he gets picked up by Bear Stearns, one of the largest investment banks at the time. It's not an internship. It's not an analyst position. He goes straight to the trading floor. Talk to anybody on Wall Street. This kind of thing does not happen. And 4 years after that, he becomes limited partner. He must be the fastest partner track promotion in the history of Wall Street. 4 years today in investment banking, you're barely out of your analyst years. And as if all of that was not enough, he quits the position a year later to do consulting. There are much meagerly paid VPs out there who have golden handcuffs. And this guy, an option trading prodigy apparently, just leaves his job after a year? It's almost as if that was not his real job. Shortly after that, Epstein is wrapped up in one of the largest Ponzi schemes in US history, the largest before Bernie Madoff. And Epstein, despite being one of the key men in that operation, gets off scot-free. A few years later, he has his own advisory shop with one client. No audits, no employees, just Les Wexner, who gives him power of attorney over $1 billion worth of assets. He goes around buying $1 million mansions, 727s, and even private islands. Fast forward to 2007, he gets caught up in child abuse allegations. But Epstein and several other people involved get a secret plea bargain. If this was a TV show, we would say it's badly written plot armor. And this is just this guy's life before all the stuff we know him for. Why is it that nobody's raising questions about this? Because the only way this actually adds up is if Epstein is an intelligence operator. And that would mean somebody somewhere decided that all of this was worth it.
So these Epstein files, these emails, they're being released, and they're really enlightening, and they really illuminate for us how power works. So I will give a structural overview of what these emails reveal to us, okay? The first thing it reveals to us is that all these people in power, the elite, they're all friends with each other. So in public, the Democrats and Republicans, they can be fighting each other, but in reality, they go to the same schools, they go to the same parties, they're just friends with each other. So what you're seeing in public, the sort of like political struggle in public, it's all just fake. It's like wrestling. It's reality TV. The elite are all friends with each other. That's the first thing. Second thing that we've noticed about the emails is how cavalier the elite are. They think that they're above everyone else. They think they're untouchable. So they just speak their minds freely. Jeffrey Epstein, he was using Gmail in order to make all these sensitive communications. There was absolutely no operational security. He didn't really care because he believed he was untouchable. And that's how the elite think and behave. They live in a bubble. They think that they control the world, and they're untouchable. So they can do whatever they want. And all that matters is staying within this bubble, staying close to each other. The third thing I will say is that these emails don't tell us, but we can assume that there are many layers of networking among the elite. So Jeffrey Epstein, why was he so popular among the elite? Well, I mean, first of all, he was just a friendly guy who did a lot of networking and was able to bring the elite together. But if you go to Epstein Island, you will find that there's a temple there that's almost designed for ritual sacrifice. So what I've researched and what I've discovered is that the way that the elite stay together is through rituals, secret society rituals. Why? Because at the end of the day, if you're part of the elite, your biggest problem is trust. How can you trust that person to not rat you out in this political struggle? And the answer is, well, you blackmail each other, right? So you do acts together that would be considered taboo, including sex with underage children. I mean, there are lots of transgressions that you can do, and the more transgressions you do, the more cohesive the elite is. So unfortunately, if you dig deeper into Jeffrey Epstein, what you'll find is a lot of transgressions, both sexual and violent as well, breaking these social taboos. I mean, like the public. I mean, like what's really astonishing about the Jeffrey Epstein case is that slowly the inner workings of the elite are being revealed to the public, and all these conspiracy theories that we once believed couldn't possibly be true, including that the entire American elite are just a bunch of pedophiles. I mean, they're slowly turning out to be true, and this marks a radical turning point in American history.
But you know Jeffrey Epstein?
Jeffrey, who's that?
You don't know Jeffrey Epstein?
No, who's that?
Bro, check this out.
Okay.
So Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was this billionaire. He was friends with Donald Trump, all of these celebrities.
Yeah.
So many celebrities, bro. Rich and powerful people,
Okay.
presidents, everything.
Okay.
He had this island.
Okay.
This is well known. A lot of people know about this theory. He had this island where he would take people and throw a party, right? Huge party. But they got caught for a lot of sex trafficking and trafficking.
Dan Bilzerian type beat, bro.
Take this in. He got arrested, right? And when he got locked up, people were saying, oh, they're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him because he's gonna spill all the secrets, right?
Oh.
All the secrets are about who was at those parties.
Yeah.
Who attended, what they were doing, right? He has so much information on a lot of powerful people. What happened to him? He
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.